Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today's video is Unhallowed Grave, and the next video will be full threefold, so stay tuned for that. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you do, please give it a like and maybe subscribing. It helps me out a lot. And yeah, without further ado, we shall do the quest.
These wounds won't keep me from cutting you down if I have to, Wayfarer. Who are you? Are you in league with these dead summoners and grave robbers? Speak quickly. I see no deception in your eyes. Perhaps Tuwaka has not forsaken us after all. I belong to an ancient fraternity of guardians called the Pyre Watch. We have but one duty: to protect this burial site from the servants of evil. We failed.
I'm just going to quickly close that, because nobody wants to read that when we're doing a quest.
I do not know what they seek specifically, but this cavern contains vast piles of ash and bone. The remains of an unholy army called the Grey Host. A treasure trove for necromancers. Please, Wayfarer, can you help me drive these trespassers off? Mara bless you, friend. I must warn you. The invaders stole an enchanted lantern. It will allow them to bypass the traps that await us inside. Our road will not be so easy. Then there is this vampire. He may offer aid, but undead cannot be trusted. He did, but for what purpose? He told me his name is Fenorian, and that he comes in peace. Mischief of the damned. We must watch him carefully, Wayfarer. Creatures like him cannot be trusted. Good. A moment's carelessness can invite the monster's fangs. Precious little. There were many Nords among them, covered in crimson runes and wielding ghoulish magics. I heard one of them refer to the others as Draugrkin. An apt name for such ugly dead summoners. Yes, Tuwaka's gaze. Its light casts a ward over the one who holds it, protecting them from the traps and defenses inside the grave. This will allow the invaders to pass through quickly. We will not be so lucky. Certainly. The warriors of the Pyre Watch swear an oath to protect this burial site from those who would seek to enter it, and to prevent anything inside from leaving. By Tuwaka's mercy, nothing has ever tried to escape. I mean anything. Heaps of unholy ashes and charred bones fill every corridor and passageway. You cannot take a step in there without treading on the corpse of an ancient monster. No, Wayfarer. We cannot let even a mouse leave such a place. You should not speak the host's name so loudly. Suffice it to say, they were creatures of the night. Slain, burned, and buried. There is an old Yokuden saying: to name an evil is to sharpen its blade. Better to leave it nameless and forgotten.
So, you mean to aid us with this Draugrkin business? Thank goodness. Shelaria seems like a competent warrior, but her injuries are pretty severe. Introductions. My name is Fenorian. I'm an arcane investigator. Of a sort. You may have heard Shelaria's forceful rebukes. Sorry about that. I promise I only want to help. But I'm a vampire, you see. It sets some people ill at ease. You have my word. I'll be honest. I've only been a vampire for a short time. Still wearing in the souls, so to speak. But the hunger is one thing I've taken great pains to master. I swear I wouldn't harm a torchmark. A depraved band of necromancers and cutthroats. Nords, mostly. They deal in magical trinkets and relics, selling their discoveries to the highest bidder. They're scoundrels, one and all. But I can't help but admire their diligence. Well, they've out-researched me at every turn. Every time I think I found some new cache of arcane antiquities, the Draugrkin beat me to the punch. I followed them here in hopes of finding out how they manage it. Alas, no. But now, having seen them up close, I'm growing more and more convinced that someone is helping them. A shadowy researcher of some kind. This person may even be financing the expeditions. Not a comforting thought, that. Shelaria refers to it by some obscure Red God name, but foreign scholars like me call it the Unhallowed Grave. According to my research, it's a cavernous burial mound dating back to the First Era. It wasn't easy to find, I can tell you that. Someone went to great pains to wipe it from the histories, likely to keep it hidden from greedy necromancers like the Draugrkin. But if there's one thing I've learned in my time as an investigator, it's that nothing stays hidden forever. An ancient army of the night, the Grey Host. It took the combined might of the Bankurai garrison and Hestra's legions to defeat them. Fearing something might bring the host back to life, the soldiers burned all the corpses and left the ashes here. Our new friend doesn't object to my presence. I hope that settles things.
For now, vampire. Only for now.
There's a lot of talking in this one. There are secret bosses in this dungeon, but I won't be doing them in this video. If you'd like me to, and then just say in the comments, and I'll do it in a separate video. Where to find the mechanics. I can find plenty of videos about it online, but if you want me to do my own spin on it, then I'll gladly do it. There's a law book here. There you go. I'm not going to read that. Go to the screen. I'm going to get rid of this. There you go. Let's close that. One boss is through there.
You lost? No. I wager you're just where you want to be. Well, come on then. Fine. I've been itching for a stretch.
challenging.
Let me return the favor!
Well done, Wayfarer. There on the door. Pyre Watch sigil. This Draugrkin must have used Tuwaka's gaze to unlock it.
How far down does this ruin go, Shelaria? Surely they found enough bones up here to fill those urns they brought.
I do not know. No Pyre Watch sentinel has ventured this far into the tomb since our ancestors sealed it. Come. Our answers lie ahead. Every step we take in this place feels like a blasphemy. But we have no choice. We cannot allow these grave robbers to escape. In my experience, guessing is not a fruitful practice. But you do my order a great service, so I will indulge you. Every bone you see here belonged to a black-hearted creature of the night. But some beasts are more dangerous than others. Yes, among other things. My teachers spoke of ancient guardians, timeless defenders that would fight on long after the last Pyre Watch sentinel fell. Without Tuwaka's gaze, they may try to cast us out. Violently. Despite this elf Fëanorian's unholy condition, he appears to be a very capable healer. My wounds cause me less pain, but to my great shame, I still cannot join you in battle. Wounded as I am, I would only get in the way. I am sorry. Yes, I may not be able to swing a sword with confidence, but I would sooner cast myself into one of those chasms than abandon my post entirely. I will find a way to help, Wayfarer. Upon Lecky's blade, I swear it.
I'm sorry if I appear nervous. It's just that, well, I'm nervous. From the looks of it, these brigands have already smuggled many of these urns out of the tomb. What more could they want? Unless I miss my guess, it's something horrifying. Well, they have many necromancers among their ranks. Necromancers and bones go together like jam and bread. And again, the Draugrkin usually sell their spoils to wealthy patrons, if that patron is a student of the dark practice. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Most of these bones are charred and brittle. They might make serviceable thralls for light housework, but as an army? I don't know. It's curious. We'll just have to keep digging.
They'll go together like jam and bread.
Help us. The door is sealed. And without Tuwaka's gaze...
Wait, Shelaria. floor. More sigils. Perhaps they correspond to the one on the door.
You may be right, Vampire. Look around. We must keep up the pursuit.
Yeah, I was one step ahead of you. I've already done it.
My ancestors were clever.
Well done.
Another sealed door, but no statues or sigils. Any ideas, Blood Drinker?
A few. The corresponding sigils may be in another room. We should have a look around. Perhaps in that vault to the north?
The damn thing won't come to life. How else are we supposed to get it to strike those sigils?
We wouldn't be in this situation if you weren't lagging behind when the door resealed itself.
Wake up, damn you! Wake up!
This is possibly going to be interesting. So that's number 2. Should get enough time to do it.
It's just... Never mind. Shelaria managed to capture one of the Draugrkin. Come, quickly. We should move quickly. Shelaria's methods of interrogation are somewhat... Just hurry. You'll see.
There you go. If you're a tank and you have a group that doesn't know the mechanics, just do the sigils yourself.